Hey guys, Dustin Wynn.
Hey, this is Scott Snyder.
This is Paul Dini.
And you're listening to Bat Force Radio.
And you're listening to Bat Force Radio.
You're listening to Bat Force Radio.
This is Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, and you're listening to Bat Force Radio, so stay tuned.
Sorry.
I was dancing.
I just watching Laney, and I was like, I should just record her.
Amazing
on her live. But ladies and gents, welcome to the episode 21 of the Everything Batman podcast. I'm your host, Dunk, and today we have a panel that went over to Richmond, Virginia, to guest over at the first annual Cosplayworld, ran by Jason Keith. Organized, got people through headlocks, through the doors, whatever you had to do. Welcome, panel. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Traveling's tough, man. I don't know how. I'm not gonna say I don't know how, but going from cons to cons and all that stuff gets kind of exhausting. There's con energy, and then there's like the post con blues, because after you hang out with some great people, you want to keep it going, and then it's like, oh no, back to reality. So how was post con for you guys?
Who goes first?
Take it away, Laney.
Oh no, what happened to my thing? I definitely have the post-con blues. Like today I was like, okay, I need to go to New York Comic Con. I also need to go to CatCon. I also need to go to MagFest. What should I wear to MagFest? It's like it started this entire thing where before Cosplayworld, I was just like, yeah, I'm never cosplaying again. But now it's back.
You always go through this up and down.
Yes, I do. I mean, we do, or I do.
You do. I've done that a couple of times, but I think you do that more than I do.
Because it's exhausting, but then it's I do it and it's fun, and then I have friends, and then I'm like, yeah.
Well, I think
I was totally exhausted. I was laying down in my Wonder Woman outfit, laying on the floor. I was so tired.
Should have stayed at your booth. Yeah. Sat down.
There's a con energy though, because I feel leading to any con, there's a hype, and then you get to the con, you're kind of tired, right? You think you're tired, and then it's oh shit, my friends are here. We got to go do this. Oh, we're gonna go over there, and then it's before you know it, you're only taking 3-hour naps, and you're going to the next day, and it's just nonstop. At least for me, I don't sleep.
No food.
I feel that whole time you kept calling me Raven, and I keep having that Raven energy, or the Eeyore energy, where I'm I'm tired, I don't want to be here anymore. That's me, right? Yeah, haha, we all know. But then afterwards, I'm man, that was fun. Let's do that again.
You definitely had that energy today. You're I'm going to have FOMO at New York Comic Con. I'm going to go to New York Comic Con. And I was like, do you really want to go?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's different for builders too, because you really want to show off all the stuff you made, but then you also have to appreciate having that downtime to actually make stuff. So it's you definitely have FOMO and you enjoy the con and you want to go back, but you need the downtime. And then for someone like me who does a lot of commissions, I'm I would love to go back, but I also need to do stuff in my personal life that I can get out to other people. So
is that when it comes to just the building aspect of it, let's say for Cosplayworld, is it was it easier to travel to because it was closer, compared to other cons where, let's say, you do have to jump on a plane and you have all this bulky stuff that costs about $80 a bag?
Personally, as somebody who doesn't travel that often, it's always much easier to travel by vehicle, because then you actually can make sure you don't break things. I'm assuming with your 3D printed stuff, that's very stressful to get in a plane with it, because they don't take care of anything. So I'd much rather drive and be okay, she packs it, but I'm not trying to be like, all right, good, that's safe there. I don't have to worry about that breaking.
Yeah. Like when we go to Dragon Con, like because of the amount of costumes and big stuff, like I no longer can like FedEx everything down. The cost is too high now, and so like we caravan or we drive, we pack up whose ever car, mostly ours, and this year Merry Mercenaries van, and we just drove down, and it was like stacked to the ceiling. You couldn't even see out the rear view mirror. So, but like if I had to go, like when I did like commissions for the Star Trek actors in Vegas, like I had to like ship everything over there, and that was like stressful. But yeah, I'd rather drive. So I know, because I have control issues, that I'd have to like make sure that everything's okay.
Well, you also don't, like you guys mentioned, you don't want anything you worked on, put so many hours in, like getting messed up. Then you show up and it's like, oh shit, repair kit stat.
It always happens though.
Yeah, like with my stuff, I won't check my helmet. Like that goes in the carry-on. I make sure that's safe and I have full control over it. But like the rest of the suit.
Carry-on?
What was that?
Does it fit in a carry-on? Is it like a pulley one or a backpack?
No, it's just like it's a pulley one.
Okay.
I wrap it in like 2 or 3 shirts and then just put all my other clothes in there with it and like kind of pad it with my clothes, and it's perfect. The only time I ever asked or I got stopped with it was the first time I ever did it. They asked me to take it out. They looked at it all confused because it had like all the electronics. And I was like, do you guys want to see what it looks like? And they're like, sure. So I turned on. They were like, all right, you're good.
That's your
only time.
Your Arkham Knight one, right?
Yeah, the Arkham Knight helmet.
Yeah, you put a lot of work into that, so yeah, I can imagine you would want that especially to get.
You could just wear it like, like on a plane. Like, no man, this has to come with me. This is not going in the carry-on bag.
Like you cannot take this off.
I think we've only flew with one thing of mine, and you packed the hell out of it. It was one of my Green Arrow bows that I made, and it was based on the Kestrel, so it's got all these like moving parts and stuff, and we just kind of very carefully took it apart and broke it down to its like smallest level. And
I Tetris very well, so if you guys need help Tetris thing out, I'll come over.
This just sounds so stressful.
I had my katanas and my Kate Bishop bow when I was moving up here. That was like, I was like, I hope you guys like are okay with this, and luckily it was. And then I took my Mjolnir when I went to LA for a Marvel party, and that went through security just fine. That wasn't my carry-on because I didn't want anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say you trusted the like checked luggage. I'd be like freaking out.
Yeah, luckily my new suit's damaged, weathered, so it can kind of get banged around. It doesn't really matter as much. But the first time, I have a hard shell suitcase, and the first time I ever had it checked in, they like dented the top corner, like really bad. So it's like, helmet's not going in there ever again.
So since it is harder to travel with some of your cosplayers, like does it depending on the con, do you still try to push that cosplay you get to take to that con, or do you switch it up a little bit to minimize the damage, hopefully?
Personally, like I said, I don't do a lot of flying, so for the most part, I just pack it up the best I can. I mean, the biggest costume recently was the Witcher, so that's all leather. So, outside of getting drenched and then flattening it, it's not going to get damaged. It's mainly my props. The props are the things that I'm the most worried about. Like I have like one of those like spell discs for Constantine, and that would suck if that broke because there's no fixing it. It's just acrylic and electronics. So.
Oh yeah, if the Mjolnir like breaks, like Jared can't go inside it to fix it. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that was welded.
I couldn't handle that stress, but
that was all the electronics, and then it got welded. It was in half, and I welded the pieces together. So there's no going in there to fix it if something happens.
Did you custom make the Mjolnir, or is it one of the Marvel Legends one?
Oh no, he made it.
Yeah, that was it was designed by Quintunesp on Instagram, and I modified the inside to fit the electronics.
Dad.
Okay.
Oh, Lainey, I thought you fell asleep.
Changing rooms, huh?
She's teleported.
Are you in bed or like in your room?
It doesn't work. I don't have service up in my room. I don't have service, and I try to do it, and I just forget it. So I'm back. It's fine.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Nene.
Yeah.
So as far as like picking different cosplays, I only have one, so I'm kind of stuck.
But it's pretty solid, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It's solid, but I'd like to have a little more diversity.
In
Hopefully
time.
soon.
So, like, leading to this cosplay world, what were your guys' initial like thoughts about going into it being the first of its kind? Well, first in the area, a little different than other ones, I guess, and it's also it is the first one, so it's not like this big thing that everyone knows about yet. I don't know. I think it was a decent turnout. How do you guys feel about it going into it before day one started? Like any expectations?
I'll go first since everybody was just kind of waiting. I've been to a couple first years and I liked this one. But like I don't know, like for the most part with like getting ready for it, I really didn't have a whole lot to get ready for because I brought costumes that they already done. I mean, I remade my sword. That was the only thing I did. So there wasn't a whole lot of like con crunching, but as far as like getting ready for the con, like I just had to make sure what the room was taken care of and whose name it was under, and just planning out when are we going to leave because we both don't want to take off work. So.
That's always tough.
Yeah, I didn't have con crunch. I couldn't decide what to wear other than Wonder Woman because Jason asked me to do Wonder Woman and bring a backdrop, and so I had an idea of getting one of my best friends to bring her Amazon armor for Minalipe, and I was trying to coax one of our third girls that does it with us. And she's like head to toe leather as well, but she had to give it to leather, so.
Who's that?
Sarah.
She was going to try to come down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. So, not you, Sarah.
Yeah.
Another girl. But yeah, like, I don't know. I was interested to see how because I too have been to first year cons. Like I used to go to like 20 to 25 shows a year before COVID.
Nice.
My wallet collectively weeps.
So, but like so first year cons is like there's things that are interesting and things that like you see that like so I was interested to see how the first year con for Cosplayworld would go.
How about you, Lainey, and your 1,000 bags?
What is happening? Why are my lights going off? It's like my house is dying around me. I don't know what's happening.
Oh my god, it's back now.
I was just excited because like I went to VCU, so I lived in Richmond for like 5 years, and I just love Richmond, and it was like everyone that I knew basically going to be at this like one convention. So I was like, even if it's terrible, then I'm still gonna have all my friends there. Like, even if it's great, I'm still gonna have all my friends there. Doesn't really matter to me because it's gonna be a good time.
Plus, we get to meet new people.
Yeah, and we got to meet new people too.
Yeah, I love meeting Susie, but it was interesting meeting her because in person, I just felt like I already known her since we were mutuals for 2 years.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, the only difference is it's like, oh hi Susie, and just like looking up.
Yeah, I knew she was tall. I didn't realize how tall she was. I was like, oh, you're taller than me. Okay, good. The people that like just the two of us could tower over everybody.
I didn't realize how tall she was until I wasn't wearing my lifts, and I was like, oh Jesus God.
Yeah.
She's
she
definitely
warned
got
me.
the Amazon look. Yeah, I mean, we were both excited leading up to it. Kind of like everyone else said, like, we'd see basically all of our friends were there. I personally got to do my first panel ever, so that was really fun to be able to prep for that and get ready for it.
Were you nervous?
Not as much as I thought, because I looked out and I saw like all my friends, so I was just talking to my friends, which helped a lot.
And I joined the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, Sarah came up the last 15 minutes, so that was nice. And then I was talking about things I was really comfortable talking about, which always helps. So that definitely, like, I wasn't kind of like winging it. I had like a full presentation ready, so that helped a lot with that, with the nervousness. But yeah, we were excited for it. I mean, we're used to. Hi, Susie. We were literally just talking about you.
Oh, great.
Literally.
I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in.
But yeah, and I already live in Virginia, so it wasn't too far away, and we were already actually down in the area for another event that we were doing, or just another, we were down with friends. So yeah, we were really excited for it.
Right, so Susie, we're just discussing leading towards Cosplayworld, like what any anticipations or anything you had leading toward the event. How did you feel about it?
Okay. Yeah, I was really excited to get down there. Or up there. I'm coming from the south. So yeah, there were so many people I got to meet that I had never seen in person, like everybody in this chat, other than Jared. So like that. But yeah, I was a little bit, I think you were just talking about your panel, maybe. I was a little bit afraid of that because I was really winging it a little bit. And I didn't know what supplies I'd end up with. Thankfully, 95% of the supplies were there. So that's kind of what I was leading up to the convention. So
how did it feel like? Well, the panels is, you just mentioned on the panel, like you were kind of nervous about it because you kind of winged it, but like, was it like your first panel or?
It was the second time I did something like that. So I the first time was a lot smaller and I only had an hour. It was a much smaller group. So
2 hours is a long time.
Yeah, but I needed more. I almost needed more for what I really wanted to do. But that would be more like, it'd be nice to be like a short course, like a half-day thing that someone paid for that. And then it would be more like, and it would definitely need someone else to help. 80 was supposed to be helping. And then I had asked somebody else to come in, and then they didn't come in until like the hour in on accident because there was a confusion on the time. So it was just it was both not enough time and also like it would have been better to have a helper as well. So it just didn't work out. That's okay.
And Jared, with your panel,
the one we did together, we were fine.
Yeah, the other ones were great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed a lot of panels. Sorry, guys. I was really running around. But Jared, how was yours? I was trying to like run into yours because I'm like, I don't know how to make stuff because I don't make anything besides my own lunch. But like,
hey, that's harder than what I do. So that's already a win right there.
But how was that? How was like your panel going?
Yeah, it was good.
People there.
I guess for like people watching this, my panel was on basically how to make a prop, and I explained from picking a 3D model online that you either find or you make yourself, all the way to a fully finished, weathered, painted, damaged prop. So an hour it actually worked out pretty well. I think I went through it really quick, and I could have slowed down and taken more time in different sections of it, but I think I broke it out pretty well. Frankly, Built was there and he gave me good advice. He wanted to sit through that just because you guys know him as a builder as well. So he gave me good advice to like stand up and be more animated, which it was kind of hard in the room because they'd like actually turn the projector and aim it at the side wall because the back wall was too dark. So that would definitely like change things up and actually stand up and like point behind myself instead of like have everyone look over to the side. But the panel itself went well. I got really good questions. I wore my entire suit beside my helmet, so I was able to like point to different things on the suit, help people like attach things and show them different finishes and everything like that. And then Allie showed her. Yeah, and Allie DeSantis had some props that I'd made, so they could kind of look to those for different finishes, different colors, different amounts of weathering. So it was cool to have like finished props in real life. I had my helmet displayed in front with the lights going, and then a bunch of pictures throughout the presentation to show different examples of the whole process.
Nice. And then one of the panels I did make, I made it to Lainey's panel, but she didn't remember that. She came later on.
I do now. Listen, I don't like panels. I like doing like afterwards. I'm like, oh, that was cool. Same as like the whole convention thing. That was cool. But like during, like blackout, panic attack, anxiety city over here. Okay, I do not remember. I mean, there was like 5 people at my panel. Like, I don't even remember who was in the crowd. Like, I wasn't even my panel.
Can I just tell them about your anxiety attack for the panel at AwesomeCon where you
Oh my god,
the F out, and we were, instead of like calming her down, such an awful friend, I was like trying to throw her over the edge. She was like sweating.
Yeah,
And she
that
was
was
bad with not loading snacks, right? Like it was fine after, but like
it was fine after, but that one was definitely very stressful. Like there was a lot of people there. They asked me to do it on the spot, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And it was just like them firing off questions going down the line, and I was like, like hard questions, not like, "Hey, what do you think about cosplay?" Like it was like, in-depth conversations.
What was the panel for?
I don't even remember. I blacked out there, and I told you I don't even know.
Yeah, this is why I canceled my panel because I was like so nervous, especially for an hour and a half. I was like, yeah, I can't.
Oh my god, your panel's an hour and a half?
Yeah, it was to draw, and I was like, I'm not gonna teach people to draw for an hour and a half. I feel like 30 minutes would be like the most time, but yeah, I wasn't gonna do it.
You're not going to get a ton of people there that are going to be on the same level, so you're going to get some people that are going to be able to draw like really, really well and super detailed in 30 minutes. Is like, well, I'm not done. And you're going to get other people that are going to be struggling just to fill 5 minutes of drawing. Like not everybody can do that.
6-figure draw right here.
Yeah, it would be like I would do like a simple cartoon, but I go really detailed. So it's just I don't know what. Plus, I saw that there wasn't really like a projector in that room when people were doing the drawing. I was like, this could be so hard for people not to visually like see what I'm doing. Because
also, during my panel, they had to blow up my pores and my face on the freaking projector screen as Ryan's like editing the zits off my forehead and like covering my wrinkles. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot we were gonna have to do that. Oh, let me cover up that cellulite on the back of your thigh. Like, and I'm just standing up there on stage like in my Supergirl outfit like this. Like
that sounded awesome.
I forgot we were gonna have to do that.
Thanks, Ryan.
Ryan, you couldn't just like cut that part out, Could have done that later.
Fast forward, like, all right, let's cut this. Wow.
Yeah, just add the superpowers.
And like
Add the cape, we're good.
not have no skin showing.
Lena's gonna show up in like a Cousin It for the next one.
You'll have split ends to fix.
Or just wear like a whole armor suit.
Or he'll feel like he needs to add hair because there's not enough, and you're like, but I have so much hair. so many editors do.
These were all Saturday panels, right?
Yep.
You guys.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we did.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, wait a minute. I wasn't there both days. I just did one.
It was on Sunday. And then Susie and I got pulled into the branding one.
Yeah.
How was that?
Let's go with Jake. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Jake
I wasn't
pretty much
enjoying that
led
one.
it. Yeah. You should have.
Yeah, I heard he had to mix some stuff up.
Yeah, and we kind of went with some questions that kind of went off, but I think we talked
could
about
go on tangents though. When they like ask questions, we would like each answer and then like just go on.
Yeah.
So with panels, you had your table set up and everything. Any other attractions that you guys really enjoyed? Like I enjoyed the 360 camera. I had so much fun with that thing.
I really liked the like toxic waste set thing. I thought that was really cool.
Oh yeah.
Ryan brought that was really cool.
That was insane.
Photo room was super useful.
Yeah. Brian actually put something on his Instagram today where he said, what could they do to make it better? And I was like, I was very impressed. If anything, if you're going to make it better, bring like a sci-fi or a fantasy set to complement with that.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. If they do it again, I would say bring like the photographers downstairs because like some people didn't know where they were and like there was no labels of where to go.
somebody mentioned that on the on his little questionnaire thing. That
Oh, yeah?
they wish that it was a little more obvious where they were.
Okay.
And he agreed.
Yeah, that could definitely be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that there was also just a regular like printed backdrop too, and so
Yeah.
potential to do that on your own and just have again just like you're suggesting, those can be inexpensive to just have a couple variety. You know, like you're suggesting this sci-fi fantasy, but it could be the less expensive way. The 360 thing, I couldn't get. My video was not good. I couldn't get it right, and then I watch everybody's, and I'm spinning, and I like I can't watch this too fast for me. I was like, I'm gonna do mine, and then I'll just slow it down. But I can't even do that with mine because I'm like,
I've only ever liked one 360 that I've been a part of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Aquaman one. I hated the boys one that I did at another con. It just looked stupid.
Oh.
Like the Aquaman one was awesome.
I did one in Vegas. That one was fun.
That looked cool. Yeah.
What were you wearing in Vegas with it?
A purple sparkly outfit with my white cowgirl boots.
Very
That'd be
We
cool.
were gonna do it at the con, but the line was like way too long.
Yeah, we were gonna
and
do
this-
it with Jake, just the Bat fam, like doing all this.
Yeah.
But these people were doing like 10 of them. It's like we have a line here. Like
we gotta go. If you want to do it again, like get back in line.
Yeah.
I got 2 Wonder Women, and I was gonna do the Lady Dimitrescu one. I was like, I think I'm gonna snap my ankle if I get on it, because I was wearing like 6-inch stiletto heels, and
Oh damn.
maybe not. Maybe not.
Were they that tall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How tall were your stormtrooper ones then?
They were 8 feet
Oh,
or 8
8 feet.
inches. 8 inches.
Man, you're tall as Susie.
You'd almost be taller than Dave.
Yeah, I did a sexy stormtrooper with armor and like a armored skirt,
She
and
looked like a beetle.
I did not look like it. Anyway, it's like not just whatever. It's like
She was very
I was
tall,
very
though.
tall. I had to like duck under some of the doorways.
I was in flats and I was just like, all right.
He was below my boobs.
There's actually a picture somewhere where I'm in my Darth Maul and I just literally laying my head like on her boob plate and just looked like but I've got like the hood and the Sith eyes in. It's pretty cool.
I always put my head on her boob plate.
Yep. I'm a fan of all these things.
Perfect
Damn.
fit.
Boob plates. So, again, well, besides the 360 and the photography, one thing I found impressive was some of the cosplayers that did come out to join. Like, I love the Stormtrooper zombies.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
Those
those
were
were
so cool.
awesome.
Those guys were so solid. I'm like, yeah, they're in character the entire time. Good for them. And then they
It's a
chase
guy
me
and a girl.
as I come out. Really?
Oh, was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I heard them talking when I took a picture because they got like candy from one of the booths next to me, and I could hear the girls say something to the guy. So I was like, I think they were
Solid.
the picture I took at the con, like of other people. I was
Couldn't
Did
tell.
anyone get their handle? Gotta find
like,
them.
no, because I'm dumb and I don't do that.
He took a photo of them.
I'm sure I'll
Yeah.
find them under Cosplayworld something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they looked amazing. I really like the Ninja Turtle looked really cool.
Oh
one of
yeah,
our
that's
friends,
one of our friends. He was a Ghostbuster.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that suit is amazing.
It's really hot. He has like ice packs that like last like maybe 40 minutes in them, and he can only see under slits under like the turtle eyes, and his mouth can move only because the tongue is under his chin. So like when he moves his chin, that's when like the mouth of the turtle like moves, but not like a lot. Like you can open his mouth.
I'm pretty sure he only makes it 2 hours in that thing, and
At
then
a
he
time.
takes it off and he's done for the weekend.
Yeah. He's like drenched when he comes out of it, and he's a sweater, so he just
Like someone we know.
Yeah. Wait, no, not me.
I know, I meant Jake.
Jake.
I thought you were out.
Oh no, he's you're okay.
I mean, I sweat a lot in the Arkham Knight suit, but Jake is like
It's just like
5 minutes in the Batman suit, and he's just like he's like a wet towel.
When he takes off his cowl, he's just like wet.
Oh, he kept doing that at the con. Just like.
Yeah, it makes a weird sound. Like it was like.
It's very tight. It's very
I was just
suctiony.
afraid of him like ripping.
Yeah.
Jake, we're talking about you. You're not on here, but we're talking about you.
Where are you at?
I think he's still working. Maybe. That's funny.
Anyone else see any cool costumes?
I wish I could have stayed for the cosplay contest. We had to leave to go back to Virginia Beach before it happened. But did you guys get to catch in the contest?
That's what my panel was, my workshop.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
I did not.
It was like 3.5 hours long.
3 to 6. Yeah. What? I didn't go.
Yeah.
It was on the back of the badge. That's the only
it was
reason.
3 hours long.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, they need to improve that one.
It's a little long.
Yeah, it should be like end of the day, nothing else going on, so everyone can focus on it. I think.
Well, you should also have prejudging that's like done online, or like nowadays, like you can see what people are building. Like people do reels or TikToks or whatever, and like they can submit stuff to you ahead of time. You know what I mean? Like, because having somebody in a room for 3 hours, like, and it was hot up there, and like some people have medical conditions, so I
Gotta stretch some legs.
be like, I'm out. I need to go eat.
Also, who wants to spend 3 hours with their con, especially when it's not like a big con? Who wants to spend 3 hours of it just standing around?
Yeah, when I did the Awesome Con contest last year,
yes,
it was like it's like 3 hours, and it's horrible.
So
what?
I can't sit in my suit, so I can't relax because like my back piece will actually. I did break my back piece because I finally sat down, and I leaned against the door and it cracked. But like you just like you don't have any time to relax. Like they're constantly moving you around, and it's too much.
So
it's got to be
you
like an
did it
hour.
last year, right? At Awesome Con, Jared. I did it the year before you. I was in that room upstairs for 6.5 hours with sandwich, a cookie, and a drink. I was like, I'm never fucking doing this again.
Yeah, I'll never do Awesome Con again. It's
Yeah.
way too long.
Yeah,
But they just do
not
like
only that, but you like I missed a lot of sales. Like Maggie was manning my table, and she was like, there were like 20, 30 people who came by here, and like they got tired of continually coming by, and you weren't here. And then at 6 o'clock, they had me come down for like 20 minutes to eat, and then go do like the whole like presentation in the big auditorium. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. Like, unless you're prejudging and then it's like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, I'm not doing this ever again.
But it was just like one competition, like all cosplay at once, or like was it like different categories?
Different categories, but it was like 6.5 hours long. I was like,
Wow.
that's a full freaking day. I'm glad it was like less than 6.5 for you, but
Yeah, I mean they have different categories, but they all go at the same time. So you have to like
okay.
You just got to stand through the whole thing.
I went because was it last year? Yeah, last year when I went to Baltimore Comic Con, they had it like different categories, different times,
That's
and
smart.
then they had like a final one with the winners.
That would be way better.
Yeah, I like that.
I did GalaxyCon.
you did.
What's
the
up?
Yeah, that competition was a lot. Hey, what's up, Jake?
Hey,
The GalaxyCon competition was a lot better. It was only like 2 hours, maybe. Right?
that's not bad.
It was pretty quick. Prejudging was like 5 minutes.
But waiting for you with like Ray and Jose and John, it was like took forever.
Yeah, but that one was a lot quicker than Awesome Con. I don't remember what the difference was. It might have been smaller, but it went by a lot smoother. So.
Is that like GalaxyCon like this year? The one that happened?
That was the one in Richmond in this past year, right?
March, I think.
It was back in April.
Yeah, that one.
March, yeah. So I knew it was earlier in the year.
Cool.
So what, Foggy? How's everything going, man?
Good. Sorry, I'm late. I was on a work call, West Coast.
Oh, you look like an adult Dustin from Stranger Things.
Yes.
This is just a quick recap. So, like, how was your experience? Like the first couple of days, well, the first day at Cosplayworld. What was like your expectations going in, and how was your panel?
It was great. I was pretty much blind and deaf the whole time, but in my bat suit. But no, it was a great time. I mean, honestly,
And sweaty.
and I'm still recovering. I lost 22 and a half pounds. Not really, but no, it was great. I mean, honestly, it was just so cool to be with my friends and to kind of be with people that I've known that are from out of state and done stuff with, like at Hallmat, like Susie or like someone like Ryan that I shot with, but like they've never met my like local friends, and to kind of see them all in the same room was really, really cool. I think that was pretty much the best part, was just the company. And as far as the panels go, that went really well. Joe was awesome in helping out. Susie was awesome in helping out. Hopefully people got a lot out of, learning how to build their brand and giving advice. And overall, it was a very, I think, positive atmosphere there. I mean, I didn't see or hear about anything bad or negative happening at the con. Everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves, and lots of photo shoots, which was good stuff.
That's awesome. Jesus Christ. Like, I feel like you just did a whole summary of like the last 37 minutes.
Yeah.
That was like perfect. I mean, do we just end it there? Cut. We're done, guys.
Yeah, my roommate on Sunday was kind of whack, but Dave, I was so tired from the bat suit. I literally never heard Dave like come into my room, pack up his stuff, leave the room. I heard nothing. Like, you were like a ghost.
I heard you saying that on Sunday, and you're like, he's gone?
He's gone. He was just up, like it was like a maid came in or something. He was like stealth mission Dave.
Got all my stuff out, I showered, did it the whole nine. And I was like, all right.
Showered and he didn't hear you.
The stealth
Twinkle toes.
Yeah.
I try to be quiet. I got to be light on my feet, I got to respect other people sleeping.
Yep.
What? No, fine.
like Laney's ready to pass out soon.
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
It's sleeping time.
I don't have tomorrow, so that's awesome.
You don't?
No, my company is run by a couple of Jewish fellows.
Oh, Yagabor.
Yeah. The first time.
I'll be driving to New York tomorrow. Should be fun. Round 2 this month. So it sounds like Cosplayworld was a great experience. We got a lot of good takes for what things we should look for next year, if and when. I'm sure Jason would reach out and try to get some information to make it better, make it bigger, right? And of course, accompany you guys for your panels and your time being there. What's next? What do you guys got planned for the rest of the year?
Jake and I got Hampton Con coming up.
Oh, nice. When's that?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
October 15th. Yeah.
Oh God, I'm free that weekend.
Let's go.
Get scarecrow ready. We're doing a big Bat Fam shoot.
Yep.
Doing a big Bat Fam shoot. It's big time.
You get 2 weeks.
You have 2 weeks.
Jake, you're going too?
Huh?
You'll be there, Jake?
I'm guesting as well. Yeah, it's me, Sarah. Jared will be there. I know Joey Red Hood's gonna join us for the shoot. We got was it Spidey Spice, the guy who was Signal? He's gonna come.
Oh snap!
Jonathan, yeah, and then Astrovoid's the other guest at the actual con, so it'll be Astrovoid, me, and Sarah, and then Jared's gonna hold it down and look cool for all of us.
Yeah.
Jared's gonna be the universal booth babe.
How about you guys? What does everyone else have planned for the rest of the year?
We're going to the Renaissance Festival this weekend.
Ooh, that's fun.
Nice.
I think ours already ended.
I'll be wearing my Witcher armor again.
I'll be wearing the Yennefer, but with the coat and the fur, just because it's keep freezing. And I was like, I'm not doing a fairy. I'm not doing anything nice. I'm just gonna be really warm.
Perfect.
I was like, I have Siri. She's in my closet.
Oh!
I need to borrow Lainey's tattoo and go.
Oh no,
that's what I need.
Is it really?
Yes, it's sold out. That's why I told us to get tickets in advance.
Oh wow, that's solid.
I was gonna say I'll go, but I guess not.
Well, the Maryland Renaissance Festival is sold out every weekend so far.
Oh my God. Damn.
Hey, Lainey, that's one that you guys went to, right?
Yeah.
How was it?
She's frozen.
Oh, I was like, are you just staring at me? Did I say something wrong?
She's
No, I froze. Everything froze. I couldn't hear you guys just do that.
You look like you had a narcoleptic. I'm so like.
Oh God.
I didn't hear anything you were saying at all.
It only happens to you.
How was it?
How was it? Oh, it was hot and sweaty and gross. Wasn't fun.
Atlanta was hot too. They had
So
theirs
Raven.
in May. Or no,
Yeah,
April. They had theirs in April.
That's early.
This weekend's
Yeah.
going to be 57 at the high, so it's going to be cold.
Whoa.
I'm not ready for it.
Perfect for me and Jake. Let's do
Damn
8
right.
games.
No, I'm so cold.
Oh, you should do like an Arkham night vision.
There you go.
I'll take your sword, your Witcher sword.
Sure.
Just giving you ideas, like yeah.
Arkham,
We need to
Arkham
talk
Knight
about
sword.
MagFest, KatsuCon, and MagFest coming
Oh
up.
my God, let me know, not yet.
Yes, because
Yeah.
it's in January and February, so it's like gonna come and
Laney
Which one's
peer pressured me into that earlier today. We're going.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
good.
going
I'm going to
to,
both, so that'll be epic.
I don't expect to be going to anything
Already
until
said
like
Vegas
spring
as
of next year.
Also MagFest.
I don't know what MagFest is.
Yeah, neither do
I
I.
think my
I-
next one's gonna be
Always in
MegaCon.
January.
what?
MegaCon will be my next one after New York and Baltimore.
Are you going to Baltimore?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are
sorry.
you?
I'm just going on Friday to Baltimore.
I've not decided.
I'll be in
When's
San.
that?
We have plans. I can't go.
That's the 29th and the 30th.
I always say yes. He's like, no.
Of
Yeah.
which month?
The
This
28th of October is the 28th and 29th of October is Baltimore.
I thought it was the 22nd. We can't go.
Now,
to
it's
York.
normally 2 weeks after New York, but for whatever reason this year it's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have something every weekend.
We're doing, and then we're doing C2E2 instead of MegaCon. We're
Yeah.
gonna do the Chicago route.
What?
Yep.
C2E2? Not MegaCon?
No.
Mhm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do I want to go to that? I've never been there.
I know I've never been to
haven't
Chicago.
either.
That's why
That's
I
why you want
want
to go.
I
It's gonna be
have
awesome.
friends who kind of get me to go to C2E2 for like
I
4
think
years.
Hazel's going to C2E2 as well.
Am I changing my mind?
I think Allie said.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
she said
also-
she wants
Yes.
to.
Yeah, Allie and
Pizza, let's go.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired of Chicago pizza.
No pizza for Dave, but everyone else. Pizza's let's go. Susie, that's kind of close to you, right? How far is Chicago for you?
Oh, it's still many states away.
Okay, well,
You can drive in no time.
we got this.
How many hours is it driving?
I don't know. It's probably like 7.
If it's under 10, no
Yeah.
excuses. Me and
I'd have
Jared
to
drove
go
to Orlando.
Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri. Wait, is Missouri that way? Yeah.
You mentioned one of the 2 states. We're done.
Yeah.
Cross
No,
the
it's
3 out of 12. No.
have to cross the Mississippi. So
I mean,
That's-
me and Jake drove down to Florida, so southern Florida. You
I
can
know.
do it, Susie. We believe in you.
Okay.
That's true.
yeah,
We did.
Can the car go?
How about San Diego? Anyone?
maybe
Oh,
that
yeah,
is
we're
more
definitely
likely.
gonna go to San Diego
San
next
Diego,
year.
yeah, that would be nice.
How do
Oh,
we get into
going.
San Diego? Don't you need like a? Isn't like a whole thing to get into San Diego?
Yeah.
Laney, do you not believe in me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, Dave, there's like 18 of us in this group chat. First,
Yeah.
Anything is possible. You
Is there
also
like
wanted
a
to go to New
dunk,
York
is
this
there like
morning.
a Dunk Dave VIP San Diego package that we're
yeah.
Working on it.
I've been a couple times. It's a lot. It's intense.
I've never been.
I'll be the only person in the group that says I don't want to go.
I do. I want to go so
He
bad.
doesn't like
So
that.
I'll take a spot.
I just sleep on a bench.
Oh my god. I had a hotel. I'm not doing benches.
Biggest con I go to is Dragon Con.
We get a big enough Airbnb. That'll
Yeah.
we'll be good.
That's the way to do it.
Yep.
And then Dragon Con seems dope. I haven't done that, so I kind of want to do that
Me
next
either.
year.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but
Buildings.
it's pretty cool.
It looks
It's all
exciting.
expensive.
I think Greg is too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Too much party.
Yeah.
So there's some stuff going on next year. I'm excited. Excited to see my friends more.
Drinking too, don't worry.
I'm trying to think. Well, damn, you guys are talking me into C2E2.
Do it.
Manny, you just need to like do what I do with the Witcher stuff and just put like alcohol and energy drinks, and then there you go. That's how I made it through.
I don't drink alcohol or energy drinks, so
She drinks her
Liquid
expensive
death.
water.
yeah, water.
Voss water.
I had liquid death. That's not bad.
Straight from the springs of Switzerland.
Yeah.
From Satan.
I drink these things.
No, she drinks like this thing that looks like.
Well,
milk.
those have caffeine.
Water. Still water.
Oh, we're going off the rails.
Oh no, we
now I'm
talked
thinking,
about water.
you know,
Damn it.
C2E2. God damn it! I didn't want to go back to Chicago. I survived twice.
You don't need to go to Florida.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah. You don't need to go to Florida.
That's when they get me.
Florida's hot.
It is hot.
So humid.
Hurricanes.
Bad for your hair.
Yep. Muggy.
My hair's gonna get all
Dave,
puffy.
they filmed a lot of The Dark Knight in Chicago, so it's gonna be perfect for Bat Fam stuff.
There's like
Listen,
downtown Chicago.
I'm feeling a little ousted with the Bat Fam situation.
You gotta get in the Bat Fam somehow.
You gotta just
some way.
do it.
Spoiler.
I know a
Harley.
certain character that you would nail that you just
Stephanie
need
Brown.
to do it, Stephanie.
We all know you love Harley.
Ooh, Stephanie Brown. Join the
Stephanie
back fam.
Brown.
I know I do, Gordon.
Or Raven.
Or Raven.
No wigs.
No wigs, just make it your own.
No capes, no wigs.
No capes.
No capes.
You have a cape.
Supergirl has a cape.
That is true.
Guys, the movie. No capes.
No capes.
I understood the reference.
Thank you.
It's late. I'm tired. All right, I'll look into C2E2. And God damn it. And there is a lot of great spots for pictures because I walked. I stayed at a hotel about 3 miles away from the convention center. So I walked to all the points where they filmed some of the film, where they filmed the film, and I was just like, "Holy shit, this is so sick!" Like, all right, but it's just me walking around with no, I'm not wearing a cowl or anything, so I can't take any pictures. But
You have plenty of time
you
to make
guys
a
are
suit,
there.
man.
It's time.
Plenty of time to make a suit.
God damn it!
You got this.
Dave, just do
One of us.
Yeah, one of us. Join that team.
We can go to the bean.
I don't know. The doctor's name from Arkham.
with the
Oh, Hugo Strange.
Here goes
yeah, there
Strange.
you go.
You go
There you go.
Strange.
Do that.
Nah.
How about no?
I'll take the Scarecrow.
It was like, I like this idea. In the trash.
No.
He's like, did I say Hugo Strange? I meant Scarecrow.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
look,
you
I'll
really
look
get
into
on
that.
that. If I'll do Raven, if you do,
Ooh, there we go.
I don't know. I gotta think about it.
If you do Raven, we're gonna do Titans. Jared has Superboy. I'll bust out a Nightwing. You guys don't even know.
I have a
We're gonna
Donna
go
Troy
Titan.
being made right now, so I'm excited for that.
I have a Starfire.
There you go. Look at that.
I don't want to be Raven.
That was a very Raven thing to
Putting
say.
together a Tim Drake in like 5 years.
You can be Beast Boy.
I'll be Beast Boy.
He'll be
Beast
all
Boy.
green. I'll do your makeup.
Susie, you could gender bend Aqualad with the blonde hair.
Oh,
No
there
way.
you go.
It took them 3 hours. It took
Aqualad.
92 hours to paint me orange.
You did.
3 hours.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to be
What?
Beast Boy anymore.
Nope. On Guardians, I was painted for 3 hours blue with prosthetics.
That is not an easy color to get out.
Her
Oh
arms.
yeah, I was like when they had to wash it off me on set. It took an hour, and I still was blue when I went home. So I had to like take like 2 showers with like shaving cream and Dawn soap. It was crazy.
This is like the most boring cosplay there ever was.
As you
had
just
the
sound
other
exactly
version.
like her.
Yeah.
Like, this is so boring.
Can you just give us sound bites for that?
That's great. The best thing is you won't even have to like look up sounds on TikTok. Just talk.
Yes, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
This is like Black Canary, but with a cape.
If anybody was suited to be Raven, it is you. Like Jake just nailed it. Where he's like, you don't have to do sound bites. Just speak normally.
It's the like extra stretching out of the last thing you say. Okay.
It's like all weekend. It was just like, I don't know if I want to do this.
I hate this.
That's just my social anxiety, guys.
So bottom line, Lainey's going to be Raven.
Yeah.
No.
And we're all in agreement.
Stephanie Brown.
Stephanie Brown.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, hell yeah, Stephanie Brown.
As Raven.
She's purple, same thing.
And it also has a cape.
Tomato.
Has a cape.
And a hood.
And a hood. I could be both. I could be 2 in 1.
Yep.
There you go.
Bogo.
And
Hold on.
They're like those action figures where when you hit the button, they're like head flips. Like,
oh yeah.
Just rip my pants off and just have a bodysuit on.
You have like the Rock's breakaway pants.
Yeah, they're like assless chaps. Just.
Oh my god.
Is this how you are when you like you need to go to bed? You just start like fucking losing it.
Yeah. Lainey goes to bed like she's about to enter an NBA game, like just a rip off warm up outfit.
Yeah, I've been tired all day.
I'm ready.
She does like the LeBron shock toss, like.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. That was funny. All right. So we're getting close to an hour, and Lainey has to go to bed before.
You guys.
Everything's Lainey's fault, guys. Well,
Raven.
Raven.
Perfect.
We got to get the sound bites, and like anytime she texts you or something, you just hear that.
That'll be the thumbnail for this video.
Yeah.
Me just flicking everyone off.
No, it'll be posted all over the internet. Don't do that.
Just put censor bars. One hand is Raven, the other hand is spoiler.
Yeah.
Besides Lainey being Raven, it was a great weekend hanging out with you guys. It's awesome. Like things like this happen where we could all come together and hang out, get to meet each other. Throughout time, we've probably followed each other for God knows how long. And there's cons like this or, other cons we're planning on going to. We can actually meet up, hang out, and have silly jokes where we make fun of each other, especially Lainey. But for me, thank you guys for allowing me to be part of a group that is so chill and have and share great moments like the ones we did this weekend, or Awesome Con. Lainey, what are you doing?
I was hugging.
And it's things like this that bring people together. We're like, people talk about social media and all this stuff and the negatives and all this nonsense, but there's positive in it when you come across like-minded individuals who share something and it makes something good out of where other people don't see it that way. Wow, that was a Mr. Rogers moment.
Your hand looks so gigantic.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my hand over here now. For all that being said, guys, thanks. Any final words before we cut out and move on to whatever things you guys are going to work on for future cons or anything?
Love you.
You guys rock.
Miss you guys.
Miss you guys. We had fun. Hold on. We should all do the Lainey hug.
The Lainey hug? We're going to just Lainey hug.
Everybody.
Come on, I suck at it. All right, guys. For those of you who watched and paid attention, peace.
Bye.
Peace.